Kate, thank you very much for speaking to us, given what's happening around you. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling, hello everyone, my name is Kate. I'm feeling very unsafe and feeling very, very nervous right now, since I'm waking up from a terrible night of in the bomb shelter, where I've been trying to sleep, but to be honest, most of my night I've been spending just going outside to check the news and read about what is happening in Kyiv, and going back just to be safe, because the sky was really, really bloody red from all the missiles and from hearing all of the explosions somewhere in the distance.
Kate, just picking up on that, you were saying that you've been hearing explosions. Give us a sense of where you are in the city and where the fighting is, because we're hearing a lot about fighting in different parts of the city. There are reports that some of the Russian forces were forced back, but then other reports that they're getting very close to the city centre. So have you been able to hear, see anything? Where are you, and where are you in relation to where the fighting is happening?
I live in Darnice region. This is very close to Troyeshina region, which was attacked yesterday. The power station, there were 5 explosions, 5 attempts of attacks to reach this power station. Also, I know about fighting at the Hostomel airport, where actually my friends are also currently located. They live just 4 kilometers away from this airport, and I haven't had any contact with them for about 22 hours, and I'm really worried about them. I know a friend is constantly messaging me from Irpin region, where she is also located right now. They had information that they need to hide at their homes because the troops are there as well. There's fighting like a battleground, like on the ground as well, and there are tanks. I know there were some explosions yesterday on Lisova station, which is on my side of on the left bank of the river as well. So like most of the things are happening right now on the right bank of the river, and I'm located on the left bank. And also, this morning, we received some messages in the news from a building located in the Solominsky region, which is in the center of the city, on Lobanovska 6A street. There is just a regular house where people live, and it was attacked. There are actually some people who are injured, and there are like we actually hear those explosions from afar all the time. Like yeah.
I can only imagine how terrifying it must be to hear this, and you just said you can't get in contact with friends at all, and you're inside, and all this is happening all around you. It is terrifying for you, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is really scary, because especially like yesterday, as I was mentioning, the sky was like red from these explosions, and we were hearing them all the time. So we had to go down to the bomb shelter and stay there through the whole night. Yeah, so. It's in Troyeshina region, which I mentioned. Like that is very, very not far from me, actually. So very loud explosions, and people are really scared about this. So like there's a lot of action going on in the sky, and we definitely would feel much, much more confident if if we would get some help in closing the sky and not have that, at least, so that we can fight back on the ground.
Is that something, Kate, that you would consider doing, going out and fighting for your city?
What I can personally like, if it's something that I will need to do, and because this is my home and people are just coming in with their dirty shoes and uninvited and are coming in, I would definitely go and try to do something. But at this point, what I actually can do and what I have been trying to do through the past 2 days, I wanted to donate blood and I went to the centers, but because a lot of people are actually are wanting to be donors, there is huge lines. I actually have pictures of that I can share. Huge lines where people are just standing there in the lines because they want to be helpful. They want to somehow be useful, but because there is actually like too many people and not enough like of vessels where you can put blood and manipulate it. Half of the line was actually sent home, and only like the rarest blood types had to stay in for that. So yeah, this is my input, how I'm trying to be helpful. I also have my Instagram and Facebook where I write messages both in Ukrainian and in English. I have lots of international friends, so I share information online all the time, so they are updated, that they know that this is not just a conflict of some sort, but this is the actual war, and people need to be aware about this, and they need to spread the word all around the world, and we need to do something about this together.
How long can you hold out as well? I mean, there are simple things you need every day, the necessities of life. With this raging all around you, how well stocked are you, supplies? How long can people hold out?
I can only speak personally about myself. I feel very well prepared. I have enough food for myself and even for a couple of people. I'm actually hosting a person right now. I picked her up yesterday with a cat, and she's staying with me so that we both feel safer. I know that some shops are still working, but because there is no constant supply of food there to the shops, there's a limited amount of produce, but you can still go and buy things there. Hopefully in the future it will change, and we will be able, if we need to buy produce, we will be able to do that. Yeah. I don't know about how long people can hold off, but I mean, like, if we get the necessary help, and we definitely have hope for fighting back, and Ukrainians are, kick-ass people. Sorry for saying that. And even though I heard you were mentioning
We have.
that we're not
we're back with
fierce
Kate.
enough.
Sorry, Kate. Kate, how is morale in the city? We're hearing a lot about this surge of unity among Ukrainians. Is that something that you've been feeling and experiencing?
Yes, I've been mentioning the blood donation thing, and I felt united with the rest of the people. And when we were discussing the future plans and how we can be helpful, there are a lot of chats that I am part of where we communicate and talk about things that we can do for people who are staying in Ukraine or who are at the borders at this moment trying to cross. And I have lots of friends all over the world that are ready to receive guests if they need space, if they need place to stay. I'm sharing this information constantly on my social network pages in order to spread the word, and also raise awareness about the fact that people are awaited there as well. People are opening their homes for other individuals who don't have homes or who are traveling. If someone is going from one location to another by car, they're offering rides to places and things like that. people offering food and maybe some help and assistance. I feel lots of support through my social networks from individuals, both from Ukraine and from around the world, saying very warm words. But warm words are not enough, and we need to understand that actions will do so much more. So, you know, if you are an international person and you're not in Ukraine, go outside, speak about this, speak about the war, and we need to do things, and we need to receive help to close the sky over Ukraine, to feel safer. We need to talk about the fact that Russia needs to be cut off from these SWIFT payments. We need to speak about this constantly, because it's something that doesn't only affect Ukraine, but it definitely affects the whole world.
Thank you very much for speaking to us, Kate, during what is an incredibly difficult time for you and for your countrymen. We very much appreciate that you've opened your home and your heart to us right now, and we wish you all the very best. Stay safe there, and we hope that, this moment passes.
Thank you.